Good morning. It is my honor and privilege to introduce to you your queen, Kristin Sharpe. In the past 8 years, she has accomplished her triple star 7 times, her double star 1 time. She was a monthly national Go Give. She and her incredible unit have done wonderful things. She was, in 2012, the queen of sharing for the Diamond Seminar. In 2013, her incredible Yes unit did 1.1 million, crowning Kristin Queen of the Seminar and #2 in the entire nation. And in 2014, the Yes unit produced $1,250,000. Kristin was queen. Last night you saw it, and the #1 director in the entire nation. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand and help me recognize my daughter, your queen and new national sales director, Kristin Sharpe.
Be the glory. What an honor it is to be up here representing the Yes unit, the #1 unit in the Diamond Seminar and the #1 unit in the nation. It is because of our Yes unit that I am up here today. It is because of them that we are a 2-time $1 million unit. And it is our Yes unit that birthed the sales directors that went on to make up the Sharpe national area. You ladies started it all, and you've done it with integrity and grace. I'm so proud to represent you. This is your moment, your victory. I love you. My goal today is that you see Kristin Sharpe. Not $1 million sales director Kristin Sharpe or new national sales director Kristin Sharpe. I want you to see me as Kristin Sharpe, Mary Kay beauty consultant. There has been so many times over this past year that I've been asked questions like, Kristin, how do you do it? Where do you find the leaders? How do you train your people? And how do you balance your personal and your unit business? So I thought today I would give you my big secret. Do you want to know what it is? Are you ready? All right. My secret is that for 8 years, I have always been a Mary Kay beauty consultant. This is my uniform, 6 days a week. No bar pins, no diamond bumblebees. Just a Mary Kay beauty coat, a black skirt, and black flats. You see, this is the Kristin you would see and meet if you were out and about in Sugar Hill, Georgia, or at one of my Mary Kay skincare parties, one of my many Mary Kay skincare parties. So I stand here before you today as the proud Mary Kay beauty consultant, Kristin Sharpe. The answer to every question can be found at, yes, you guessed it, skincare parties. The foundation of my Mary Kay business is, and always has been, the skincare party. As kids, my brother Scott and I watched my mom build a multi-million-dollar business by holding Mary Kay parties. When I became a new beauty consultant, my mom, with all of her knowledge and experience in our company, suggested that I hold a minimum of 3 parties a week. Parties. She didn't suggest faces, online training, interviews, or emails. She suggested parties. And after a long, hard first party, I began to think that there was a better way to grow my business. So I decided to show my mom that she was wrong and to hold 3 parties per week for a solid month. My intention was to prove that parties were not worth my time or the way that I was going to build my Mary Kay business. Well, I quickly found out that Kristin's way didn't work, and that Mary Kay, Ash, and Mom were right. So that first month, I booked 20 parties, and I held 12. I sold over $4,000 in products and added 5 new team members. Through those 12 parties, I went on target for my first career car, and my team did over $10,000 in wholesale production. My first love check was $1,036. I was having a blast, though, and I was learning how key the party is to the sustainable success of our Mary Kay business. So, how do you sell our product and earn the National Court of Sales rings? Parties. How do you earn a Mary Kay career car? Parties. How do you become a sales director? Parties. Where do you find women to join your team and earn those diamond bumblebees? Parties. Even as a top director, I still held 3 or more parties a week and have done so for the past 8 years. It is all that I was taught, and it is all that I know. When people asked me how we finished our national area, my answer, parties. Let's be clear. There is no old way or new way. There is only one way, the Mary Kay way, parties. One of my best friends, NSD Leah Carta, got the opportunity to have lunch with NSD Emeritus Ann Newberry, one of the pioneers of our company. She asked Ann this question: if Mary Kay Ash were still around today, what suggestion would she give the sales force? Ann's answer: Mary Kay would encourage consultants and directors to hold more parties. Sales directors often ask me how I train my unit and my leaders. We do have an amazing Monday Night Live weekly unit meeting and a quarterly awards recognition event. However, the most effective way for me to find and train leaders is at a party. Mary Kay Ash always said there is 3 ways to lead: by example, and by example. She also said that you cannot lead anywhere you did not go. In our Sharpe area, we put into action Mary Kay Ash's advice to have team members learn while we earn. When I began my Mary Kay business, I was 25 years old and single. I supported myself with my Mary Kay business. 3 or more parties a week. That was my plan, and it paid for my first home when I was 26 years old, my health insurance, my office help, my food, you name it. Parties earned our Yes Unit a double-star achievement and 7 triple-star achievements. Parties have earned us the top director trips to Greece, Turkey, Hollywood, Hawaii, France, Monaco, Beijing, Shanghai, and to San Francisco and Hawaii again this year. Yes. Last year, as a $1.1 million director, I held 208 parties. This year, having our best year ever, doing 1.25 million in retail sales, offspringing 7 new first-line directors, and being the #1 director in the United States, I held 235 parties. I don't say that to boast or brag. I share this as proof that Mary Kay Ash's teaching of holding parties is still effective today and still working. I share this to show you that you can party your way to the top in Mary Kay. Now I know it's easy to sit in the audience and compare yourself to the woman on the stage and think, maybe they have something that you don't have. But I'm here to tell you, the only difference between where you are and where you want to be is more parties. This business really is that simple. When you hold parties and you recruit from parties, you create a strong selling unit. I am proud to say that in our 2 back-to-back million-dollar years, we have only had 2 women send product back to the company, totaling $1,052 wholesale. You see, when you recruit from the party, you create a strong foundation of selling consultants. Our strategy to finish our Sharpe national area was simple. Put on the beauty coat, hold parties, and to find our next Sharpe director. I also get asked, Kristin, where do you find such amazing women? Well, our Sharpe area is very specific on the qualities and the attributes we are looking for in women to join our team. Women that are self-disciplined and faith-filled. Women with leadership qualities that want to build a business. Women that love our products and are willing to learn. We find these women at parties. The key is the B. Personal recruiting puts you in control of your success, control of your pocketbook, and control of who you choose to work with. Every year I've been in Mary Kay, I've done the National Court of Sharing, and I truly believe it's what builds and maintains a top unit. When I started researching the careers of other national sales directors, I noticed that NSDs that consistently did the Court of Sharing got to the position of national in half the time. 7 of my 11 first-line offspring are my personal team members. We had 8 Sharpe directors that picked up their Diamond Bumblebee last night. 22 out of our 25 Sharpe directors are a personal recruit of another Sharpe director. 21 out of our 25 Sharpe directors were recruited from a skincare party or an event where the products were shared first, then the career opportunity. Mary Kay Ash taught that building our businesses from skincare parties would build our future. Now, not all the questions that I get asked are positive ones. Sometimes people from outside of our pink bubble look at what we do and they just don't get it. I remember my mom building her business. She was so disciplined and worked even when she didn't feel like it. She truly treated this like a full-time career. And even at a young age, I noticed that some of her friends thought she was crazy. They wondered when she was going to get a real job. Well, today, I have some of those same types of people saying those same types of things to me. And I tell you, if I would have listened to those people questioning my purpose, my schedule, my work ethic in Mary Kay, I would not be standing here as a new national sales director. If I would have listened to those small-minded, negative people, my 1099 from Mary Kay Corporate would not have said $239,000 for 2013. I stand here grateful that I chose to work from discipline, not emotion. It's true. You become like the 5 women you hang around the most. And it's true. Our emotional management determines our paycheck. Last year, we came to seminar with 4 first-line directors. At Leadership in New Orleans, we had 6 first-line directors. Most people would have looked at my In Touch reports and thought finishing our area this seminar year was completely unrealistic. In June, we needed 8 DIQs and over 100,000 wholesale to finish by June 30th. 4 out of our 9 DIQs had been in the company less than 5 months. And 4 of our DIQs lived in different states. But it didn't matter. The focus was clear. Hold parties, and everything else would fall into place. I will tell you that horrific and challenging things happened to our Sharpe leaders and their families throughout this past year. We had DIQs and sales directors that had been fighting serious diseases, women pregnant, women who had babies a few months and even weeks ago, women with 5 or more children, some whose husbands worked out of town 5 to 6 days a week, women that are single parents and have full-time college students even as sales directors. We have women that work other full-time demanding jobs and women that moved several states away. We had women that have been battling infertility and others that had lost family members suddenly. But I'm proud to say that those things didn't stop us. Our Sharpe leaders continued to put on the beauty coat and hold parties. So, do you want to know one last secret about the beauty coat? Every day that I put on this beauty coat, in my mind, I was putting on the national sales director suit. As Mary Kay Ash said, her knees were the bloodiest of them all. So today, I'm challenging you to hold more parties, and just as importantly, teach others to do the same. This is how we will honor our founder, Mary Kay Ash. Work this her way. Party and pass it on. Party and pass it on. Party and pass it on. Diamond Seminar, I'm challenging you to go home, to put on the beauty coat and hold more parties than you have ever done before. So if you are up for the challenge, I want you to get on your feet right now and say it with me. Party and pass it on. 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 Wow. Someone take a picture. This will be your